Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. Na me, Capo Daniel, the chairman for the Ambazonian People's Right Advocative Platform. Today, I don come with una for can share with una a video where one of our brother them, wey comot for Lebialem, wey be classified as IDP by the United Nations, a registered IDP, wey dey for inside La Republique. I want for really take time for share una this story for this family wey will never be able to locate them because na the people dem like this one wey dey make me at the stand today for talk. If there is any purpose for we for fight for Ambazonia na because of people like this. I think say majority of we who dey for diaspora, who don run comot for that country, the time we wan comot for that country, you dey go for embassy, line dey long like 200 people for line. Inside that 200 people dem, like 150 na Anglophone dem. So someone the way they not remain for that country, they go through a lot of things and way people then fit just express them with word. But as this part it don't document which way family they go through for inside La Republic, I go on for play the video. It be about 4 minutes. Make everybody across the world then take a look about the suffering or the state where we, the English speaking people, then we the Ambazonians them, the Southern Cameroonians or West Cameroonians, whatever you may choose to call us, what we are going through. Take a look at this video together with me.
Now my house where I want come back for bush. Yes. My house where I want come back for bush. They don't scatter them. Chief of Sarkuno Ntui. They don't scatter them, say he want be school. And they not even give me no notice. I tell so before house. Now the house is all day for inside house 10. My picking them where they go school. All my things them where they did for her, my woman, my money where they take and make market. From backside, I did 10 meters. From the road, I did 25 meters away. We they scattered in my house. I did so. I be homeless with 10 people.
So as we go to wash am, so this one na a father wey dey record this video. He don't come back from bush because as he don't run from the war wey dey go on. Strangely, as this video dey run, they found the way they be don run away from Fontaine, from all those palaces and for Lebialem, they don't come back from Yaoundé. And this video it dey comot wey the people dem for Lebialem, as this man na man wey comot for Lebialem, he don't run war, he dey for inside the La Republique du Cameroon. Wait to wait happened for this man. What happened to this man is that a traditional ruler, a chief, not the Cameroon government, in this village where he lives, he leaves his family here, he goes into the forest where he goes and hunts for animals, he looks for firewood and look for things to take care of his family, subsistence agriculture. This is how he takes care of his family. This is how he generates income to sell things along the road, to make money, to manage life, so that he can take care of a family of 10, according to what he's explaining. You can count the people in the video. There are about 10 of them, which shows that he goes to the farm with all his family. They work hard, till the soil, probably a land that have been hired, and he represents the lifestyle of many of our people back home who are just struggling through subsistence agriculture to feed their family, to pay school fees for their children, even when they don't have anything. So because of the war and the insecurity that comes along with the war, this man has left Lebialem and is in Francophone regions of Cameroon, in La Republique du Cameroon, where he is struggling to survive with his family. He came here, he bought this land, according to the video he's going to explain, paying money even to the traditional ruler who have come to just destroy his property and render this man homeless. So listen carefully and I'll try to explain for those who don't understand the pidgin so that everybody would understand the story of our people. Because if there is any reason why we are fighting, is for people like this. The spirit of this man, what he says, what they are going through. I can just imagine him now with the family and the responsibility he has, having struggled so much to build a house in a foreign land, a land that is foreign to him, to end up on the street like this. Let us watch the video.
bring them. Now war don't drive me from Southwest Province, the BLM division. Where I can be for years, say I can make my own home for inside my country, Cameroon. Now in this way, I don't turn rebel. I don't turn some kind of man.
So what he's saying, he's actually calling that his country Cameroon. So this is not somebody who is professing to be an Ambazonian or a separatist. These are just victims of war. People that you feel sorry for, people that the community will try to help. And yet he is being rendered homeless. He struggled with his own force to build this house. The wood that he used to build this house, he used his own engine saw to look for wood to build this house. He goes to the farm for days with his wife and his kids to work to till the soil so that he can sell product and send his children to school. A very, very responsible person, somebody that will comply with the law, somebody who considers himself a Cameroonian living within the Francophone regions of Cameroon. This is his life story. And imagine what this type of thing can transform him to. So let's listen to the story and I'll get back to the analysis.
Scatter my house. Papa, me wanna see him. They never give me notice, say come out before I not come out. This place I don't buy and pay money. They give me small paper. Chief they aware. He to take his own money. I give him for you. So country wanna tell me if you want come to scatter your house, how you go do? I don't be homeless with my people.
So you can hear his testimony. He said that he bought this piece of land as the tradition in every place in the Bantu regions of Africa. He paid money to the land, the person who owns the land. This is not the land that is owned by the village. He paid money to the person who owns the land and to the chief, because when you buy land, normally you have one or two witnesses. Usually you have the quarter heads, you give them some gift. He paid money to this same chief. So he has gone through the normal procedure of obtaining this land through following customary law. And this land will be considered his own, pending him drawing a deed or a land title. He has paid everything, doing everything by the books. And yet they have come to destroy his house without even giving him advance notice to tell him that you have to leave. Because the chief in this area decided to give this particular land so that school should be built. A land that belongs to somebody else, an IDP for that matter. So let's listen.
Get place for sleep, we not get place for go. Now they take and so. From the right, my neighbor did not touch it. From the left, my neighbor they scatter their own side. They scatter their own house. So I did so.
He's showing the house on the right that is still standing. They didn't destroy the house. And they destroy his house and one other person's house. We don't know whether that person is also an Anglophone. We don't know for sure because that information is not presented by him. But definitely they spare other houses and his house was specifically targeted. And he will further show you a broader view of the area so that you can see. According to the lease, the document he have for purchasing of that particular land, he built the house 10 meters away from the football field, that is the school area or the area of the chief, and he built the house 25 meters away from the main road of that particular area. So watch it.
Now road this way, I reclaim Tana for road. I reclaim Tana for road. You see? Now fee for football day for my back. She be talk say go can't scatter me, take him high school. If he can't scatter me for can't tell me say me I come out. I park my thing, I for come out. I know for turn head. But I be very surprised yesterday. I want come they don't scatter all thing. Now main road I turn up, now the house this. All thing down. All bed. No nothing. Money. Kako wood buy them. We make market. Stick was some hot them. My engine saw a day for house. I know the same.
So all his property in the house, his engine saw that he used to saw wood, to sell wood, Everything has gone. His money and every belonging, the valuable things, people who probably destroy the house take some of those valuable things away. They just destroy it like that. And these are what we have been crying. When they make video like this, when somebody goes through something like this, he can't keep it to himself and he decides to speak out. And that is how we started this struggle. When people speak out and people say, don't say this thing, you are going to spoil the image of the country. This is exactly the story of every single Ambazonian, every single Anglophone. This man's story is the real story of the lay people back home. And let us hear him. And he didn't just make the video, he asked the wife, a third party to a wife, also to come and speak out. So there is no doubt about what he's going through. It just breaks my heart. As a father, you would never imagine you being unable to protect your children from such thing. Imagine if you are thrown out of your house, all your property, your bank documents and everything destroyed, and you are left stranded like this person. So let's listen and watch the video.
My inside house. Now for inside house, this we will see how they scatter them. We not sleep for inside house. Now the things and this.
The video is about 5 minutes, so bear with me and go through
Papa
this.
God, I did so for family. I don't know how I will do with my family.
And his family, because
With
I
my
believe it's
picking them,
important.
when they don't come, they go school, they raise secondary school. I don't know, all their book, all their kako. See people, they don't take their own go. I know in the house, when I see, well, mommy, come. Someone you know, if you go.
I'm this so. Yesterday we know the house. Come on, go. All we come out, go bush. All man begin them go school. One come back. We see what will happen. Like this so. Me the worst yam. Like this, all sides, scatter all thing for house. Plenty thing that they will refine ourselves. We need the even see am. Now bet this all thing the day. For the rest scatter am. Like this so. Like this. All thing zing. All thing they just scatter am. Una see am. All thing they scatter am. All thing will not pick no pin. They broke the house trying so. Trying for down so nothing for Sam.
Now my plan for house this. Now my boundary this. For before year na road, today 25 meters for go.
So, Unaransiam, the story of an Anglophone, the story of a Cameroonian, a West Cameroonian, a story of an Ambazonian. The story for this man, I be really want me gonna watch all the video for hear what he talk, so that me gonna know what where people they go through. And as we listen to this man, I want me gonna ask ourselves, every Ambazonian. We have lived in Ambazonia, we have lived in Cameroon, French side, we have lived everywhere there. Do you ever think that something like this can happen to a Nigerian? Because Ambazonians who are living, Anglophones who are living in Nigeria, refugees, students, regular people going to their business, people who have fled to Nigeria for this war, they are living good, they are being respected. Yes, we have some brutality with police, but there is nothing unusual like what we are seeing in Cameroon. Our people are being respected in Nigeria and in Ghana and everywhere in Africa, all over the world, except in Cameroon. Nigerians also speak English and Pidgin. They are not different from us. But do you think this type of thing can happen to a Nigerian? Of course, the answer is obvious. No, it cannot happen to a Nigerian. But they can do like this to us. Why? Because we don't have any standing in that country. We don't have any standing. We are respected in Nigeria, in Ghana, because they don't know our story. But the Cameroonians, the Francophones, they know that we are a people without a standing in their country. And why is it so important to have a standing? I will give you an example. I don't travel all over the world. For Europe, I don't travel for Asia, I don't travel for America. What you go notice and I say, in the initial period, there will be the travel where China no be rich the way we rich. People did not respect the Chinese because they have a poor country. But everything have changed today because Chinese people have money. Their government is rich. Their country is strong. So everywhere you go today, they respect Chinese. They even give Chinese people visa to travel as tourists. They are respected because they have a place home. But you as an African, if they drive you here and abroad, where are you going to go back? You're going to go back to those hardship and destitute scenario back home in Africa. So when you don't have a place to go, a solid foundation, people don't respect you. The problem we have in Cameroon is that we, the Anglophones, we don't have a say because the way things run in that country, na chop a chop, no be just chop a chop, but the law is, it depends on who you have. Some man dey for una village where there was some big place where if you go complain, the man go intervene. Intervention. Na system of tribalism, Bulu Beti clique. If you no be francophone, you need to talk Bulu Beti, they know say you no get some commissioner, you no get some magistrate, you no get some minister where you come up from una village where if he stand talk for you. For we Anglophone, then they know say the one way they put them for there, they keep them for there, and say they suppress we. So when they see person like this one, they know say definitely you no get some commissioner where if you call him. You no get some gendarme where if you call him. So you become a victim. A person without any background, a person without any standing. And this man, he come on up le bialem. They run the treat we also. You there for francophone side, they see you like gibier. If they want sell land for you, they will sell and take the certificate, sell them again for another man. They will come back and seize your land. They will maltreat you because you don't get no background. If we get our own Southern Cameroon, our own English side where it be protected, it be respected, this type of things no for fit happen. Because they can also get a backing, will get a base. They need to treat Nigerians the way they treat me for Cameroon. Because they know say Nigeria then get a base, then get a strong place where they get good standing for place where they come out. Now the only different that. How long shall our people suffer like this? A people without a base, like bird them where they no get nest. How long? What is the solution? We don't try to fight a war for freedom, for total independence. If we continue to fight the war, vulnerable people like this go continue to run the camp of Cameroon and they go still continue to treat them like this one because they see we like a suppressed people. Is it possible for we to secure that independence right now? We know the challenges already. There is needless for me to repeat that. It is very important that we take the state of our people seriously. This Amazonian struggle, even though have been polluted by people who are seeing it as a social media experiment, they come there to talk and challenge people without any basis, without caring about the real people we are fighting for, like this power from Lebialem. This should be a wake-up call from them. Please, please. The reason why we have proposed this devolution is for us to secure a homeland where our people will have a law. They will have a place where they can complain. They will have protection of their rights. They will manage their own resources. They will be respected. Right now, we can't be respected because we don't have any provision in the laws and constitution of Cameroon that really protects us. All the safeguards that were put in the constitution when we joined La Republique as a federal state have been removed and dismantled. And today the situation of our people is even worse than before the war started. For how long shall our people suffer? We are providing solutions that we believe genuinely will help elevate the situation of our people and give them a standing, give them a home, give them laws that can protect them, empower them with resources. That is why we are fighting. And that is a solution we are providing for people like this power, so that they can come back home. We don't want our war to be lost completely, so that the people who are treating us in this way will continue to treat us this way. And their government, who are comfortable because their military comes, kill people, go back and drink their beer in Douala and Yaoundé. We are the ones fighting, dying there. It is our own people that cross to their areas to give cheap labor and be treated in this manner. A man who have built his house there, struggle to pay school fees from working in the farm, doing small business with crops that he harvests from his farm, is being rendered hopeless, homeless. There will be a repeat of this scenario 1,000 times and 1,000,000 times for many other generations to come if we allow this struggle to be messed up by hardliners who have turned everybody away from our struggle, and we have been abandoned to the fate that we see today. We must take our responsibility seriously. We must choose wisely. We cannot play games with the life of our people. We started this struggle with everybody together, and today the rest is history. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bring the story of this man to you to show you the state of our people and our current status. And we are pushing for this solution of a devaluation that will grant our people self-governance and protect our territorial integrity and give us our identity and enshrine it in the Constitution of Cameroon. That country is not just for Francophones. And our own area will be able to have a home and decide about the basic things in our territory, law enforcement, and provide an environment where vulnerable people like this will feel protected and safe, and a condition where economy will strive and development will strive. It is attainable. We have worked hard and we are continuing to work so hard to make sure that we present to the population and the world this document that we call the Peace Plan Paper. The Peace Plan Paper is a document of an offer of a way forward, a basis for negotiation with La République du Cameroon for devaluation that will grant Ambazonia autonomy and self-governance and will give us our identity. This is the alternative solution, the attainable solution that we believe will governize our people to have peace and development in Ambazonia. We'll continue to fight for our people and speak for them and their plight to make sure that we give to the next generation something better than we inherited. God bless you all. Have a peaceful sky wherever you are.